All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a new video. Cut week 13. So you guys are new to this channel, what's going on? My name's Adam. I'm an online fitness coach. I help career-driven men break through fat loss plateaus using metabolic priming. So been on a 13-week cut. Went through a whole metabolic priming phase myself just because I want to show you guys kind of how it's done. So in this video, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my updates for my calories as for this week, kind of what I changed for this week with week 13 of the cut. Then we're going to do a shoulder and arm workout today here at Alphaland gym, home gym here in Houston. And then when we get back to the house, I'll show you kind of like what I've been eating this week and kind of more along the details of my actual meal plan and actual personal life as well. All right. So like I said, if you guys are new to this channel, what's going on? We've been on a 13-week cut and we're getting pretty lean. Like, I'm feeling pretty good. So as for like this week with certain calories didn't change since last week. So the only thing that changed this week from last week is that, so my calories for this week are at 3,000, right? 250 protein, 300 carb, and 60 fat. On my off days, I drop 50 carbs. So on my off days, it's just 250 carbs, protein the same, fat's the same. But I went through a 8 to 9 week metabolic priming phase. So it was supposed to be like 8 to 10 weeks. We ended up like calling it at 9. And so if you guys don't know, like I specialize in metabolic priming, which is like the body's hormonal response to raising your BMR and getting your calories up in response to burning more calories instead of just lowering them. So I started on this cut on week 1, eating 2,300 calories, weighing 215. I got to week 9 eating 3,500 calories and I weighed about 210. And now I'm at 3,000 calories and I weigh 205 as this week. So not much changes last week. So didn't change much from last week because my weight went down a little bit. So usually when you're in a cut, this is super important for people to know. When you're in a cut, how you want to like do your cut is that you want to drop the calories super slow, and like if you lose 1 to 2 pounds like within the week, then just keep your calories there, right? And let your kind of weight just drop down, because you want to utilize as much calories as you can on your cut. You don't want to cut them too quick because you only have so many calories to work with before your body's metabolism like slows down and shuts off, and then like you only have so many calories to work with and you're going down, right? So I dropped about 2 pounds since last week. I think I was at like 206, 207 last week. I'm like 205-ish. But I kind of fluctuate anywhere between 205 and 207, which is pretty typical. Like your body weight will fluctuate a little bit up or down. My cardio, I've been doing 35 minutes of fasted cardio with my heart rate between 130 and 140. And the only changes from last week, my steps went up, right? So a lot of people underestimate the power of simple walking, right? So my steps went from 10K steps a day to 12K steps a day. So why that you want to utilize steps, for instance, is that you have 3 pillars to your cut. 3 pillars to your cut. 3 resources you can cut from: your calories, your cardio, and then your steps, right? So what the difference between steps and actual cardio is that, like your actual intense cardio, which I do stairs, is like more high intensity cardio, a little bit like more harmful on the body, like kind of drowns the body out a little bit. And steps is a form of low intensity cardio, so it is not like very harmful on the body, so you can utilize it to just do like simple steps and burn more calories. So 10,000 steps is like 300 calories burned. And so like even for all my clients, like there's a lot of them losing weight at just 10,000 steps per day with no cardio, right? But like that's your 3 pillars, like your calories, your steps, and your cardio, right? So that's what like your 3 resources on your cut. So like if you guys are on a cut right now and like you're kind of looking for guidance and looking for reassurance that you're doing the right thing, what you want to do is like, first of all, like if you don't, I would recommend doing a metabolic priming phase, just because it like will help you out in the long run the most, because the more calories that you have and the less amount of cardio you do at the start, and the more that you can drop the calories and the more you can raise the cardio, because your body's very adaptive, and so it'll adapt to like the calories that you're eating very fast, if it's like higher, and it also adapt to the cardio. So like if you're doing 30 minutes of cardio when you start your cut, you're gonna have to go to 35, 40, and instead just like before you start your cut, like drop all the cardio down to the lowest possible and just let your body adapt to that. So as soon as you add a little bit more cardio, then you'll lose weight pretty fast. So that's kind of what I've done. And that's what all like 50 of my clients are doing currently right now, and it's working well for them. So if you want to learn a little bit more about metabolic priming, go ahead and check out the video pinned on my YouTube channel. That's kind of like an all-in-depth detail about metabolic priming blueprint and my program in general. So if you guys are like one of the guys out there who has been eating low amounts of calories, you're eating like under 2,000 calories, and like you're stuck, you can't lose weight, that video would be for you, right? Because you're just going about it wrong, and that's okay. So it's just like, the keto, the low carb, the fasting, all that's great for beginners, but people who've been lifting for a while, that's kind of like a one size fits all. So it's going to help you make the initial progress, but it's not going to help you like make sustainable progress, and it's not going to help you out in the long run either. So like people that are just getting in the gym, just starting to diet like that, yeah, that's great. That just gives them structure to follow. But like if you've been doing it for a while and like you're still stuck, it's time to make a change. So like either one, like you can keep doing what you're doing, or two, like you can actually learn the correct way to like actually have sustainable results. And like it's just kind of up to you, because I'm like eating 300 grams of carbs right now at 3,000 calories, and I'm like losing weight. So like, my life's a lot better because I love carbs, and you should love carbs too. You should never be scared of carbs. So yeah, if you want to check out that video, go check it out, pinned on my profile. But we're about to hit some shoulders and arms today here at Alphaland. So I'm gonna run you through a shoulders and arms workout, and I'm excited. I'll show you guys kind of what I'm looking like on week 13 of the cut. I'm pretty sure we're gonna go for probably like a 20 week, maybe even 25 week cut. I like to take my cuts extremely slow. It just like exercises patience, just because like if you want to sustain the most amount of muscle mass possible in your cut, it takes patience, right? It takes very deliberate patience. And so the slower you take it, the more sustainable it is as well. So anyways, we're here, Elliot's here. We're about to get into this lift real quick. He's got the Legacy loading shirt on.
Vintage, bro. It's vintage now.
That is vintage now. It's vintage now. And he's been cutting the sleeves off his shirts. It's summer. Like look outside. It's beautiful out here. So it's summer. So anyways, we're gonna get right into this lift, and we're gonna get going, right? So we'll catch you out in gym 2. Quick 20 piece. Can you hear me a lot better now? So quick 20, dude, look. Oh, we are getting lean. Okay, we're just gonna do a quick 20 right here. This is like more of a warm up. Woo. Yep. Last time I did over the head shoulders on the dumbbells is when I hurt my shoulder. I don't know, I get that like thing in my neck. All right, we're just gonna rip it. Yep, felt pretty good. I'll probably sit down, to be honest. I like to sit down when I do these just because it keeps me from like swinging them as much. I'm just like kind of warming up right now. So I did 20, 15. I'm gonna do 12, 10, 8, 20. So yeah, somebody took the 25s. But I think I wanna sit down for this. That's actually pretty light. I've been feeling pretty strong lately, I'm not gonna lie. This week I have at least. But I PR'd. You guys see the last video, I PR'd for the first time on hack squat, which is really cool. But I don't know if I would be able to do that, like something like that again. 7 plates is next, that's all I'm saying. I had to re-up on water. It's getting hot out here. All right, let's get right back into it. All the weights were gone besides the 45, so I guess we're doing 45s. Woo! Wow. That was actually pretty good. Woo. I got a little bit of swing in there, but it's not a huge deal. If you're like really heavy on this, you get like a slight swing. Not terrible. To like mitigate that, that's why I sit down. It's a lot easier to like do it when you're sitting down, not swing so much. PR? I don't know. We'll have to review the game time footage. Yo, not bad. All right, we're gonna do some quick single arms to touch up the shoulders. So with these, it's kind of like a weird angle. I've seen people go like this before. I don't think it really matters. I mean, if you feel it more like this and do it like that. I've seen people like do it between the legs before. Honestly, wherever you feel it right here the most, just do that. Don't overcomplicate your form. Just try to focus on where you feel it. All right, we're gonna do some over the head shoulders now, but I'm not doing dumbbell. I did dumbbell last week, and it kind of hurt my shoulder. So if you guys don't know, I used to be a college baseball player, so I have a bad right shoulder. So, and usually it's like not too bad. Usually it's like pretty like maintainable. But every once in a while, like I'll pinch a nerve like in the back of my like scap, and it'll be like hurt for a week. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm just a torn up, washed up old college athlete, just trying to lift some weights. So we're gonna do some over the head, probably a machine. Machine's just as good. All right. Let's do like, I'm gonna go kind of heavy on here, but like assisted heavies. Maybe like 8 to 12-ish. I'm gonna do a warm up though first. Like 8 to 12 right here. Woo. Ooh, that's pretty good. 200 pounds. My shoulders are getting stronger. All right, here we go. That's good on that. Get into a little bit of some arm action here. This is a new machine at Alphaland. So the Panada, it feels pretty good. I tried it the other week. So I'm somebody who I'm like an advocate of like really, whatever you feel the most, just do that. Like whatever you feel on arms, biceps, whatever you feel the most, just do that. That's what I like always prefer, because there's only like a couple ways you can do biceps. I hit this machine, I was like, oh yeah, I feel that. Oh, so I'm gonna do like 15 right here. All right, Elliot in the cut. What? Oh yeah. That's nice, isn't it? Yep. Yep. It felt pretty good. Oh, dude, I feel good. Not too bad. All right. Pretty good. It's also, I think it's the downloading right here. This is an old machine. This is an old machine. Old machines are the best though. I'm gonna do like, from here on out, all my sets are gonna be sets of 15 probably. So. Nah, I need to go up. Oh. That's an old machine. But I like this. This is like a really good movement. Usually I do them on the rope by going down, but I can definitely feel them more on this. I've lost like 5 shakers here, like left them all. I came away one night like 11 p.m. I was like, guys, I've lost like 5 shakers here. And I carried a whole like pack of them home. So I'm terrible at leaving my shakers here. Let me know if you guys have that same problem. Kind of like drop that. All right. We gotta do some rear delt actions. Let's do some rear delts with some dumbbells. I haven't showed you guys that yet. All right. Here we are, week 13. I feel pretty good. I can finally take my shirt off and feel better. I definitely am like getting leaner though by the week, slowly. All right, we're gonna do some rear delts right here. All right, so how you do rear delts with dumbbells? I guess this is for the people who work out at home maybe, only have dumbbells to work out with. So how you hit your rear delts with dumbbells? Basically, I guess the back of your wrist straight up. Yeah, back of the, right there. All right. How we looking, channel? Hold on. All right, we're gonna do last set of the day. 15 sets, 3x15 on hammer curls. And we should be good. I mean, we ran through a pretty good shoulders and arms day. My triceps don't need as much work because I hit them pretty hard early in the week. And like my triceps are pretty like developed, like opposed to my biceps, which I need more work, I know. But all right. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Yeah, all right. That's it. It's the end of the workout. 55 minutes on the dot. It's pretty good timing. This is how we're looking today. 205. Like 2 weeks, like about a month. Been pretty good for me. I'm exhausted. All right. Anyways, what we did for today's workout, a little quick overview of shoulders and arms today. Pretty good lift. So we came in, we did a pyramid set of lateral raises, 20, 15, 10, 8, 20. And then we did single arm lateral raises, so 3x10. And then we did, let's see, over the head shoulder press. Then I did that about 8 to 12, 3x8 to 12. We went inside, did some curls, machine curls, 3 sets of 15. And over the head triceps, 3 sets of 15. Rear delts, 3 sets of 15. And then we just did some hammer curls, 3 sets of 15. It's a pretty good lift, all for 55 minutes. We kind of like, I got in here, we hit it pretty hard, so. Efficient today, that's the name of the game. But yeah, guys, week 13 of the cut. If you guys been watching since week 1, then you know that it's about to get pretty crazy. So like probably like 2-3 weeks is when like, cause like I'm at 3,000 calories now, and I've been getting lean for the last 2 weeks. And I'd say my next move will be to drop the carbs about 25 to 50. And then I'll like start really tightening it up again. So that's the thing, is like once you work your calories up, just a little bit drop of carbs and you'll lean out really quickly. So I'm excited. But anyways, we're gonna get out of here. I know it's Saturday, so you know they got some samples up front. So I gotta. That's my cheat. Yeah, I know. That's my cheat meal of the week every week. Is Alphaland samples, because they don't count as calories. What's up, guys? It's hot out here. It's getting hot. Let's see. It's 80 degrees out in Houston right now. If you guys are back in the Midwest, up north, and it's like 20 degrees, sorry. It's hot, but we get it. Me and Elliot. Elliot's from Wisconsin, and I'm from Illinois, so like I totally get it. But that just sucks for you guys because it's nice out here. But anyways, I wish I had my sunglasses. So what we got rest of the day, I think. One, I'm gonna go home. When I get home, I'm gonna kind of run you guys through kind of what I've been eating for the last like week, how I've been eating. Eating fluctuates a little bit. So the thing about flexible dieting, and that's why I track macros, is because flex meal dieting is way more sustainable because like you can have like options within your days of eating instead of just following a strict meal plan. Because a lot of people think that like dieting and stuff's really super complicated and super hard and like they have to be super strict. You don't. Like you just gotta follow like actual like macronutrients, and like you can kind of eat whatever you want as long as you stay within that macronutrient. So anyways, I'll get back there and I'll kind of explain to you that a little bit more about macronutrients, and then yeah, I'll enjoy the rest of our Saturday. All right, what's going on, guys? I'm back at the crib. I actually went on a little bit of a walk, so on my steps, the only thing that changed from last week is my steps went up to 12K, which, you know, it's not easy to hit, but you know, you just gotta have a good routine in place. On prep, I was doing 17,000 steps a day. That was a little bit difficult, but 12K isn't too bad. I just gotta like kind of stay on top of it, and I'll be fine. So like I said before, you guys would be surprised at the power of just walking, right? Walking will get you lean. Like it will literally get you lean. Like people, even some of my clients are like, I didn't realize how like powerful walking was like in keeping you lean. I'm like, yeah. So that's why I use it. But anyways, like a kind of quick wrap up of this last week. Beautiful, perfect. Of this kind of quick wrap up of this last week in general. Calories 3,000, protein 250, carb 300, fat 60, off day 250 carb, and 12K steps per day, 35 minutes of stairs at 130 to 140 heart rate. So that's what we're doing on week 13 of the cut. But we're getting pretty lean. So anyways, I'm going to kind of run you through what we've been eating this week. So diet hasn't really changed that much. I'm a really simple guy. Like you guys don't realize that. Like I don't leave the house much. I eat the same meals, you know, and I enjoy it. Like this is what I enjoy doing. So, but like what my calories, like kind of food has been like, I can literally tell you exactly what I've been eating every single day of this week. Like I don't even have to like track in my MyFitnessPal. So anyways, my food intake has been in the morning, 300 grams of egg whites, 2 eggs, 2 sourdough English muffins. Meal 2 is 6 ounces of 93.7 beef, either 200 grams of rice or 350 to 400 grams of potatoes. Pre-workout meal is 55 to 60 grams of cream of rice, 1.2 scoops of protein powder. I said 0.2 because I've always put a little bit of extra, and I always like track it with that too, just because I don't know, big scoop. But with that, 20 grams of almond butter on top of that. And I get back to the gym, and I usually have to fit in about 16 ounces of chicken, 400 grams of potatoes, depending on if I had rice or potatoes earlier in the day, avocado, and yeah, that sounds about right. And maybe a little bit of extra carbs here and there. But like the importance of why you want to track macronutrients, because like a lot of people think that, first of all, tracking macronutrients is hard. It's like really simple. Like it is literally so simple. Like I don't even think about it anymore. Like, you know, it's like heating your food up in the microwave. Like, do you think about the extra step it takes to heat your food up, or you just do it? No, you just do it. And that's kind of how it is. And so like, you know, the inputs reflect the outputs, right? And so, you know, like for tracking macronutrients, like it's like really simple once you get the hang of it, and that's how you want to like be like as precise as possible and hitting your goals, right? Like if you're tracking macros, that's what's going to give you that like physical like look, like the macronutrients, like not the calories. Like you shouldn't be tracking calories, you should be tracking macronutrients, right? Protein, carbs, and fats, because that's what's going to give you the look that you want, like the cosmetic look that you want, right? And you know, a lot of people that like I work with or like who come to me have never tracked macronutrients, and I simply just give them macronutrients and they make a crazy transformation within a month, because it happens really fast once you have the correct inputs, right? So like the correct inputs reflect outputs, right? And then so on and so on. So yeah, tracking macronutrients is like really easy once you get the hang of it, and I teach all my clients how to in my macro tracking masterclass. And like a bunch of them, like if you haven't watched the video pinned in my profile, like go look at it, because like it'll show you how like crazy like their transformation is by just sending like, you know, having simple macronutrients in place, right? So it's not hard, It's super easy, but you know, it does take one extra step. I don't even think about it anymore. It's something that like I've been doing for years. And if you want to see the most amount of progress, track macronutrients, not calories, right? Because the inputs reflect the outputs. So in any like scenario, you want to focus on the inputs, right? Don't focus on the outputs. Don't focus on the goal. Focus on the inputs. Like for me, like I focus on what I need to do today. I focus on my inputs, right? And I don't worry about the outputs because the outputs come naturally when you have the correct inputs. So why would you be overcompensating and worrying about the outputs when you're just simply like checking the boxes on the inputs? It's gonna come. So that's how I like always viewed stuff. Even like with business, personal, diet, training. That's how I view everything. Like focus on the inputs. The outputs are gonna come. Have some patience, right? Because if you're focusing way too on the end goal, then you know, a lot of people aren't consistent enough, or like they like give up after a while. They think it's too hard, and like it's literally not. Like just like focus on your inputs, and you're gonna make like great progress, right? So, anyways, let me see if I got anything kind of else I was thinking about this week. Just been like super busy with work, like just super busy with like client work, like making new systems for my clients, and yeah, like I'm enjoying it. So I'm trying to think if like there was anything else I wanted to kind of talk about on the channel. Oh yeah, there is going to be, like as always, there will be a link for my one-on-one online coaching program and a link in my bio if you want to learn a little bit more about it. It's going to be the pinned YouTube video on my YouTube channel. But if you want to sign up for a time with me to talk more one-on-one, it'll be in the bio. But you know, yeah, just another week, and you know, just another week of the cut. I'm excited to like get to a point where like I'm really lean, because it takes patience. First of all, you guys have to realize it does take patience. Like yeah, like I say that like you know you can make changes really fast when you have the correct macronutrients, but you're not gonna have your dream body like overnight. Like it's just not possible, right? And so like you gotta have patience and consistency, and yeah, that's just how it is. And I just like, I enjoy the day-to-day tasks. That's how I stay busy, and that's how I stay focused. I don't get too focused on the outputs. Just focus on the inputs, and the outputs come naturally. And if you have incorrect inputs, you're not gonna have correct outputs, right? So maybe if like, you know, you're stuck in a fat loss plateau and you can't, you know, lose weight, and you're scared of carbs, and you're eating like 1,500 calories a day, and no matter what you do, you can't lose weight, maybe your inputs are off, right? Maybe your inputs are off. That's just like me, like, you know, going out there to like kind of throw that out there, and maybe that's the case, right? Maybe your inputs are off, but you know, you never know. I mean, I'm eating 300 grams of carbs a day, and I'm losing weight and getting lean. So I don't know. It's up to you guys. So yeah, link will be in the description for my one-on-one coaching program. I do appreciate you guys, like always, watching these videos. I really do enjoy making these videos. Even though some weeks I don't want to go out and film, I always enjoy the outcome of them, just because like this is my personal diary. You know, as you guys know, like I'm an online coach, and like a lot of my content is like revolved around coaching and like shifting people's beliefs to kind of like be able to, you know, diet correctly, get unstuck from fat loss plateaus. Because like I was there, like I completely understand. I was there for years and years and years, and it sucked. So I'm just like really trying to, that's what most of my content is like revolved around getting people to like, just helping people, right? Serving humanity. But like this is like my personal like video right here. So I do appreciate the people who watch this one especially. Because my other videos, my coaching videos do really well. These don't really do as well. But like this is my personal diary. So people who watch these get to know me on a personal level a little bit better. But anyways, yeah, I guess for like, right before we leave, I'll tell you exactly what I'm eating for my post-workout meal. I actually didn't eat my beef meal because we worked out earlier in the day, but I'm just eating 400 grams of potatoes and 6 ounces of 93.7 beef. Simple, easy, effective, delicious, right? Track macronutrients, and you'll have flexibility in your life. So I'll see you guys next week. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.